Y'all, when we first moved into this tiny home, I thought it was just about downsizing. Less space, fewer bills, a simpler life. But I had no idea how much this lifestyle would change my entire perspective. Living small, it's not just about square footage, it's about the space that you make for what really matters. Let me share a few lessons I've learned about tiny home living, simplicity, and what truly makes life fulfilling. Living in a tiny home isn't just about saving money. It's about shifting your mindset. When you don't have a lot of square feet to call home, you quickly realize that it's not about having more, it's about needing less. And when you let go of the clutter, the physical clutter, the emotional and mental clutter, you make room for the things that matter most. Let's talk about how that happens. First off, when you let go of all the stuff, you gain freedom. Freedom from the stress of maintaining it, paying for it, and worrying about it. I used to think that possessions gave life meaning until I realized they were just weighing me down. Now, every item that we own has a purpose or a memory attached to it. That freedom gives me space, literal and emotional space, to focus on what truly matters: family, creativity, and self-reflection. It's funny what I once saw as sacrifices, like giving up a bigger home or fancy gadgets, became the very things that set me free. Free to spend time gardening, helping others, or just enjoying a quiet evening with my wife. Living simply has taught me to value my time in a tiny home. There's less to clean, there's less to organize, and less to fix, which means more time for what truly matters. When you stop chasing things, you can start chasing moments. Time with loved ones, time for yourself, time to connect with your faith or maybe your passions. Listen, time is the one thing that we spend that we can't earn more of. Time is finite and precious, and none of us know exactly how much we have. So what does that tell us? Well, it means that time is the most valuable thing that we possess. But too often we waste it chasing the wrong things: money, status, and stuff. I'll tell you, the more you have, the happier that you probably won't be. Living small reminded me of something we often forget. Life is about connection, not consumption. When you strip away all the distractions, whether it's a pile of bills for things that you don't really need or a house too big that it doesn't even feel like a home, you realize that the most valuable things can't be bought. It's laughter around a table, or the sounds of birds in the morning, or a heart-to-heart conversation that, just fills your soul. Another lesson I learned is gratitude changes everything. When you live simply, you learn to appreciate the small things: a beautiful sunrise, or a cup of coffee on your porch in the morning, or a garden that puts food on your table. Gratitude turns what you have into enough. And when you realize that you have enough, y'all, when you truly start living, that's when the magic happens. Sometimes I sit out here on my porch and I think about how much I used to want. Now I'm just thankful for what I have: a roof over my head, food on my table, and love in my life. That wealth money can't buy. Finally, y'all, living simply nourishes your soul. There's a space for quiet reflection and rediscovering joy and listening to that still small voice that's inside of you. Whether it's your faith, your creativity, or just being present in the moment, simplicity clears away all the noise so you can focus on what makes you truly human. So here's what I want to leave with y'all. You don't need to live in a tiny home like I do to embrace simplicity. You just have to start asking yourself, what truly matters to me? Is it the things you own or the life you're building? Start small, right? Declutter some of your life, just even if it's one part of your life. Spend an evening unplugged, or invest in your relationships. And y'all, if this resonated with you, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, okay? And let me know in the comments, what's one thing that you could let go of to make room for what matters most in your life? Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Remember, y'all, life isn't about the size of your house or the stuff that you own. It's about the size of your heart and the joy that you bring into each moment. Take care, and I'll see you next time.